What's up, pals? Welcome to the Your Random Pal channel, and it is day one of the 2023 NSRA Street Rod Nationals here in Louisville, Kentucky. And as you can see, it's quite a dark and very moist day out here. And my entry into the show is the 1989 Nissan Pal. And there's my friend Tom Chevy over here, 57 Chevy. You may have seen his other 57 Chevy in Mike Lenning's kickoff video for this Street Rod Nationals. Now, I gotta have a word with Popeye the chicken back here. Popeye, why are you cock blocking my friend Tom's 57 Chevy in here? You know, that's not a good thing to do, buddy. I know what it is. I think Popeye the chicken's just a little bit jealous of Tom and his 57 Chevy, because you see, the other day, Tom with his other 57 Chevy got on the news, and some pretty lady news reporter interviewed him. So I would say Popeye's a little jealous. Let me give you a little word of advice, Popeye. You go around cock blocking the wrong car, and you're gonna end up beer battered chicken. So think about that next time you decide to cock block somebody's car in. Well, since Tom ain't going anywhere for a while, Mr. Horsepower Tom, since his car is cock blocked in by Popeye Chicken, that is very rude of you, Popeye. Very, very rude. Let's have a look-see at Tom's other 57 Chevy. Now, if you go to my previous video, the Street Rod Nationals kickoff at Mike Lenning's, you'll see a red Pro Street 57 Chevy. It was did have the white on the top. It was all red. It had the blower sticking out. That's Tom's other 57 Chevy, and my little pal was parked next to it. But anyway, check this out. Got a bit of a modern interior in here. And he kind of got some racing wheels on the back. Not as big and meaty as the other 57 Chevy. So this 57 Chevy here, it kind of looks stock on the outside, but it's a little street and strip version. So it's not exactly a stock 57 Chevy, but it's not as wild and crazy as the other 57 Chevy that Tom owns. Old cars matter, buddy. Now, as I mosey along through this field of automotive oddities and search for the most random cars to show you, I know you're wondering about my shirt here. Yes, this is Elon Musk smoking a doobie on my shirt, and as you can see right there, he's a little spaced out. I knew you wanted to know that one. So looky what we got here and back over there. Some Toyotas. Usually you see American cars at the Street Rod Nationals, but there are some import vehicles, and it's cool to see these little off-road vehicles, Japanese Jeeps if you might call them. So this Land Cruiser and that Land Cruiser back there, these are original vehicles, and the owner's going to open the hood for you so you can see. Look at that motor. So we got a straight 6 here.
Yes, sir.
And how many horsepower?
225, I think.
225?
Where's my 3.9 with your 4.9?
Okay. And what year is your Land Cruiser?
1980.
1980. Cool.
That one's a 74.
And was this this original to it too?
No, it's aftermarket.
Aftermarket. So we got a one aftermarket thing on here.
Yeah.
That's original back there. My bumper truck was original.
Okay. The other guy says his Land Cruiser has an original bumper on it, so let's look at that one too. This one here?
74.
So we got a 74, so we got a Land Cruiser a little bit older than the other one backside. And this one has an original bumper.
Yeah.
So now you know what the aftermarket looks like and the original.
That's original everything.
Original everything. Original paint.
Mirrors, original everything.
Cool.
Original lights.
Original tires.
No.
Oh, I got you on that one.
The wheels and tires are not. But that's not my preference. That became like that, so I just left it.
You got original hoses on it too?
There is some original stuff on it.
Okay. So this is a very, very mostly original Land Cruiser.
Other than AC, it's original interior.
Other than AC. Okay, cool. Let's take a look at the interior.
floors and stuff in it. They're all original.
Oh, wow.
I
No
mean,
floor mats.
I painted them, but you know, I haven't painted the dash. It's original dash. I haven't painted it at all.
Wow.
Original jump seats. These are original seats just being recovered.
Cool. Yeah. You got jump seats in here. In case you're used to jumping out of planes.
It came with a roll bar.
You got jump seats in this vehicle.
Yeah.
Got these cool door opening handle mechanism thingies.
Yeah, that's original.
Now you know what to look for if you're looking for an all original Toyota Land Cruiser from 1974. Thanks for sharing it with me.
Thank you.
And look what we have here, another foreign car in a mostly American car show, a Volkswagen, and it's a 64 Volkswagen notchback. It's pretty cool. And the interesting thing about this Volkswagen notchback, look at the exhaust setup on here. Muffler pipe, muffler pipe. That's very unique. And we can see some aftermarket touches on the inside of this Volkswagen notchback. We got the aftermarket steering wheel and the T-handle shifter. So really cool ride. And it's a different Volkswagen than what you normally see. You normally see the Beetle, maybe the Carmen Ghia, but this is really cool to see. Now if you come to the street rods and you want to enjoy all the loud exhaust pipes and peace and quiet without the kids and the babbling wife, hey, you can drop them off at Kentucky Kingdom right behind me. It's right out here at the street rods, and you can listen to the loud exhaust notes in peace and quiet. And if you're at the show, your kids are acting up, your wife likes to complain, put them in timeout at the North Wing A of the fairgrounds. Now in the North Wing A of the fairgrounds, during the Street Rod Nationals, they got a bunch of knick-knacky stuff for non-car people. So drop off the complainers here, put them in timeout, and help stop canine nudity. I really don't know how that's going to help stop canine nudity, but anyway, that's what the sign says. And here we have another foreign car, a Japanese Mazda RX7. This is the first generation RX7. It is powered by the Wankel rotary engine. I assume they haven't replaced the engine in this vehicle, but this is a 1984. I know what you're thinking. I need to film some more American cars because this is Street Rod Nationals, mostly American cars out here. But I wanted to show you some of the import oddities too. So anyway, this car looks a little rough around the edges, but what really stands out about this car, the bright red seats on the interior. There's no missing that, and there's no mistaking that. And now as I move along to the back side of this RX-7, you can see some patina here, a little bit patina there, patina everywhere. And this RX-7 is a GSL model. Gotta be honest, I don't know what that stands for and what that means or what kind of trim package that is, but it's a GSL model 84 RX-7. Plus this RX-7 gets extra cool points for parking next to a vintage 70s Trans Am. You know I have a thing for Trans Ams. So dig this out. Here we have a 31 Ford Coupe in baby blue and white. And this is really cool. It's chopped, low to the ground. And check out this grill, this custom-made grill here. This grill reminds me of that horror movie character, Jason Voorhees, with his hockey mask. And taking a peek inside, you'll be riding in comfort in this 31 Ford Coupe. Especially when you mash on the gas and hit that V8 and get it going down the road. And this coupe has some very aggressive tires, as you can see right here on the back. Get some good traction out of those babies. And here we have something straight out of Hollywood. Well, actually it's a 1941 Hollywood Graham, and it's supercharged. So what caught my eye about this Hollywood Graham is obviously the paint. It's got this chameleon paint. Kind of looks purple, blue, pinks. Got all kind of little different tones in it. Kind of changes as you walk around it. And how many times do you see a Graham? And here's the little nameplate, the Graham emblem, the Graham logo. Coming down from this little frog antenna here, you'll notice that the door handle is right here because it's got suicide doors that open from the front, not the back. So kind of a neat touch. You don't see too many cars like that. But the back doors open like normal. And check out these little bitty windows back here. Kind of like a half moon kind of deal. Pretty cool. And check out this radical ride. This is really got me drooling. I like Pontiacs. And this is a Pontiac Fiero. It's a 1984 Fiero that hasn't been turned into some crazy kit car, but it has been turned into a crazy Fiero. So let's take a look. I think this little badge on the side of it will give you an indication of how crazy it is. A 350 stroker. So we'll work our way around to the back, but let's check out this really nice interior. I assume that's leather. It's very beautiful, and it's got roll bars for your safety and protection, and it's got the obligatory racing gauges. And now the paint on this is Viper yellow, so not only is this car fast with the 350 stroker V8, but the Viper yellow, I'm sure it adds some more horsepower to it, maybe about 200 horsepower to this already fast car. And check this out, this etching here, this is really cool. The eagle and the American flag here on the glass. And the racing stripes, don't forget the racing stripes, they add some horsepower too, probably about 25 horse. And now moving around to the back here, what do we got? The rat motor, the Chevy 350 stroker, mid-engine. Now, originally these Fieros, a lot of them came with 4 cylinders, some came with the V6, but we got a V8 in this one. So you know this one is going to be fast and probably pretty hard to handle. But hey, it's what a wide track, and it's got these fender flares on the back here. So it should stay planted very well. And oddly enough, it's got a funny license plate on it too. Get a load of this rust bucket right here. This is a 1917 Ford. You can see it's got the modern drivetrain in it, and it's got the plastic ice bag over it to protect the hood scoop. And it's for sale. Now, you might be wondering, why do I need this rust bucket vehicle here? Well, Old Billy's garage. It's got a wrecker. So if your car does get stranded, your car doesn't run anymore, you got something to tow it with. Or you could just tow your car to the show on this thing. And not only that, but it is a dually. So it's extra heavy duty. So this is a vehicle that's over 100 years old. And it's ready to get to work and help you out if you're stranded on the side of the road. And check the inside out. Got the diamond plate floorboard here. No floor mats here. This is a very down to the bones vehicle, but I imagine the seats are a little bit comfy. And you got the mirror up here. Let's check out the traffic behind you. And look, it's even got the light on here to let people know you're coming through. Tell you what, there's a lot of 57 Chevys running around here. Look at that graphics on that fin right there. And check this out, this person that's got this Chevy pickup truck. Oh, the car's making a little noise there. But this person that's got this Chevy pickup truck here got the best parking spot in the house right next to the porta potties. So anytime he needs to take a leak, he can. Now, a 32 Ford at a street rod show, that's pretty normal to see, but I gotta showcase this one because it is gorgeous. It is just so nicely done. I just love how everything looks, the collars and stuff, the dark blue and the gold, and I love these little buckles for the hood here. And check out that engine, 3 carbs. It's got the obligatory array of louvers on the hood, and these pipes here, they flare out. And there's no mufflers, there's nothing to restrict the exhaust. So I can only imagine what this sounds like when this is running and going. Let's take a look at the inside here. It's pretty simple, but it's very nicely done. Love the stitching in the seats here. So this is one really gorgeous, nice 32 Ford Roadster. Now I don't think this little bitty windshield is going to keep too many bugs out of your face. Maybe keep some out of your teeth, but it's not going to do much for your face. And another little thing I want to point out, just a hint of pinstriping on these headlights. Now this is lunch right here. Ours Bourbon Pecan Fudge ice cream. So if you want Bourbon Pecan Fudge ice cream, just look for the Earler's booth. And as you can hear, there's quite a ruckus going on at the Street Rod Nationals. Trying to investigate, see what kind of ride is making that kind of noise. Looks like they're having a dragster demonstration out here. It's very loud. Look at that guy, he's going crazy right there. Close your ears, it's loud. And let's see this guy get out of this drag car here.
You got plenty of time. Just get your foot. You might come out with no shoes on.
Hey, good one, good one. Good one. There we go.
There we go. You take a part of the car off and you get out a lot easier.
Coming your way. Got a brother that did a show here. I'm all right, I'm all right. I'm old, but I'm okay.
Well, I'm out here at the Ride Tech booth, and this is one of the cleanest, and I mean cleanest, Trans Ams I have ever seen. Check this out. It's silver, smooth everywhere. The engine bay is nice and tidy. And look at this bird, this custom bird graphic on here. It's got the, what you call it, the engine turn look on the feathers. It's really cool. That's a nice shot of it for you. And these wheels here, they kind of look like snowflakes from the late 70s on the Trans Ams, but they're not exactly the same. So really cool custom touch there. And let's check out this bright red interior. I love the contrasting colors, the silver with the red, and the stitching on here. Stitching's nice, and it's got a matching roll bar to accessorize, obviously. And it's even got the little stitching along the dash panel here, or the dash. The only thing I kind of wonder about, where's the headrest at? Seems like you could get whiplash laying on the gas pedal of this car. And let's move along to the back side here. Very factory looking in the back, but still, it is nice, clean, and mint condition. Now these speakers back here, these speaker grills, they got that honeycomb design, which the Trans Am is known for, and I like that. It's a nice little subtle touch on the back here. And as you can see, the rear glass, it's a flush mounted rear glass. It doesn't have that little trim piece that goes all the way around the glass. So it is a very sleek, aerodynamic Trans Am, and I'm glad to see it here out at the show. So here's a bit of a new one on me. This is a 1968 P90 Chevy van. So it's different. Kind of reminds me of the little RVs and back in the day. Car's loud. I'm trying not to talking and compete with the noise of the car, but hey, we love loud pipes out here. Anyway, it's not only that, but it's a sports van deluxe. So about the size of a Volkswagen bus, and I love how it's very period correct on the inside. Looks very factory and unmodified. And in case you wanted to go show up the Volkswagen buses at the Volkswagen meets, hey, this van is for sale. So be a very interesting buy here. You could have a lot of fun with it. You could go on some nice road trips with it. Don't know exactly what powers it. But hey, look, it's got this little step running board. Running board's what I want to say. Helps you get up in here. Very, very roomy. I don't know, I just really love this van. It really caught my attention. Now these, the back end looks a little bit like the 80s Chevy vans for some reason. But, I mean, the styling is just really cool. So, if you're out at the Street Rod Nationals, you're in the market for a van that's rather unique, you might just call the owner up and see if you can buy it. You say you want flames? Well, we got flames. No Street Rod show is complete without a car with a flame job on it. And here we have a 36 Dodge Coupe, and it is flame to the hilt. It's on fire right now, actually. And like Dodges should have, it's got a Ram hood ornament. And check out this paint. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but you see a lot of flakes in the paint. And it's got ventilation for the engine here, which is a good thing. And check it out. The flames run up here on the roof. I just love this view. This is a great view of the car here. And the flames run down the sides and the doors and even on the back quarters. And not only that, but it's got a cool graphic right here, tumbling dice. Dice and flames on the back trunk of this really cool 36 Dodge Coupe. And look at the exhaust pipes here. I bet it could spit some flames out the back of it too. Think that's not enough flames to get you heated up? Got a UPS package car in flames. Now this package car could get the packages to you really quick. Now this is what you pay the most money for. This is like the super fast express shipping, like the 1 hour or less shipping all the way across the country. This is the UPS drag car, but I doubt it could run across the country on the gas that it probably burns up. It could get the packages to you from the drag strip from the start to the finish line really quick in just a few seconds, in a quarter of a mile, that's for sure. Now let's check what's under the hood here. Did you know that the UPS package car is powered by a Ford motor V8? And there's a nitrous bottle sitting in the UPS package car, Zex nitrous oxide, but it's not hooked up. Wonder why? They need to hook it up. Little saying for y'all to read here: chopped, dropped, and hopped. We know what it takes to deliver the look. And the package, obviously. So you say you eat the breakfast of champions. Well, you're not driving the car of champions, but you could. Right behind me is a 49 Studebaker. Yes, that's right, a Studi Champion. Now the blue color on this, it's a little bit bright. It's a light blue, but it's a little bit brighter than my Nissan Pal, what I'm used to. Cool hood ornament here, or cool hood emblems and hood ornament right here. Look at that thing. It's like a target. Looks like you're ready to shoot off a missile. So that's really cool. And it's got the white walls that really complement the color of this car, and the moon hubcaps in chrome. So when's the last time you seen a Studebaker Champion? I actually saw one not too long ago at a little car collection, but out on the street I don't see them very much. And you got the Studebaker here right above the license plate. And the thing that really stands out to me, other than the color's beautiful, but check out the lines in the window. The rear window just, it wraps around the back of the car, which is, it's so cool. It almost looks like, you look at it like this, looks like one of those Boeing jet airplanes coming like the, you know, the windshield and the nose here. So that's what it looks like to me. I just really like that feature, but that's it's the back end of the car. But maybe they were looking at a bunch of jet engines when they, or jet airplanes when they designed this car. And here's something, I can't really say it's a oddity, but it's a 48 Chrysler, and I thought I'd film it to you because it just really stands out to me. It's very nice, gorgeous vehicle. Can't say it's really common to see one. Look at this, the windshield visor right here. And you got the extra mirror here. So you got a bottom mirror and a top mirror. I wonder if you had to pay extra for that. And the doors in the back are suicide doors. They open up from the front. So, really cool to see this vehicle. And it's a rather long car. You can almost make it into a little bit of a limousine vehicle here. And I really love the front end on it. Just, it's so 50s and, what should I say? It's just so 50s. It's really cool. And the emblem here. The emblem. Then you got a hood ornament. Kind of looks like a bird that's elongated. I don't know. I don't know what to call it. It's a whatchamacallit hood ornament. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Blacked out 67 Firebird. Now, let me get close to here. So the paint. Look at all the flakes in this paint. Like this thing, it's just like they took a keg of sprinkles and glitter and mixed it in with the paint. And you get up close, it's gorgeous, it sparkles. Wow. And you know, I'm a Firebird Trans Am person if you've been watching my videos for a while, so I tend to hone in on these types of cars. And check out the convertible top. That's a very nice top on this vehicle. And I don't know how well you can see on the inside with the windows up, but it's very nice, very modern. Updates done to the interior. Really cool. I really enjoy looking at this Blackbird. Well, as you can see in front of me, Barbie brought her car to the Street Rod Nationals, a 57 Pontiac Safari Wagon Star Chief. Now this wagon here, it's the Pontiac version of the 57 Nomad made by Chevy. As we take a gander on the inside of this car, you can tell this was Barbie's car. And look, it's got Ken's dress in here, or suit. A neat little detail on this car. Look at the little indentions that go across the roof. Little subtle detail, but it's very neat. And as you can see, it's got stars on it because it's a Star Chief. So Barbie, if you're out there listening to me, I gotta say, your Dragon Wagon is very cool. Oh, and Margot Robbie, if you're watching my YouTube video, I got somebody that'll be your kin, Elon Musk here. Something stinks around here. Must be the skunk right here. It's a Chevelle SS 1971, nicknamed the Skunk. Scott! What's up, my friend?
How you doing, buddy? Are you gonna post me on Facebook?
On YouTube.
Dude, I got you.
So how's this thing sound?
Got an LS.
Got an LS? You going to LS Fest?
I might. And this car's been in 45 of 48 continental states.
Awesome.
We have 3 left. Michigan, we're going in a couple weeks, and then Mississippi, Louisiana when we cruise the coast. We'll be in all 48 states in this car.
Oh, awesome. That sounds great.
Yeah.
All right, I'll catch you later, Scott. Nice running into you.
You too.
And as we spin the camera around, I found the perfect street rod in case you're vertically challenged or you're a midget. Now this little bitty squished in street rod is a 38 Bantam. It's a very, very rare car. Compared to a scooter, you can see just how big it is. Now this Bantam may be a pint-sized rod, but under the hood is a Ford flathead V8. And you can tell it's a flathead by looking at these valve covers here, or cylinder heads. And check out the back end of this car. It's got a little hump here. It's good for Wednesday's hump day. And if you contact Jerry's Cherries Used Cars, maybe they have another Bantam laying around that you could buy. And even America's favorite sheriff, Buford T. Justice, has something to say about this car. That is one tiny
Some bitch.
And look what escaped from San Quentin, the maintenance truck. The San Quentin maintenance truck is a 1948 Chevy pickup truck. And I'm sure it's been involved in multiple escape attempts. Apparently they like to drink Canada Dry in prison. Look at here, a real Samurai warrior, a Suzuki Samurai here at the Street Rod Nationals. Actually, this is not the first time I've seen a Suzuki Samurai at the Street Rod Nationals. This particular one here, it's an 87 Samurai. And check out the, looks like bed liner paint job on it. That is tough as nails, this paint job here. So I bet the owner doesn't have to wax this vehicle at all. And with the bed liner paint job, you won't have to worry about the chips and rocks and all the things that scratch and dent your car. I wonder how this thing does on the autocross. I bet it's very stable at taking turns at high speeds. Anyway, those aggressive tires should keep it planted on the road. Well, pals, I'll let you on a little bit of a secret. I bet you didn't know that there's actually a secret room at the Street Rod Nationals inside the fairgrounds where they keep all the Tesla-powered street rods. Check it out. East Hall, number 1. And as you can see, there's all kinds of Tesla-powered street rods in this little secret room. Now, I kind of wonder why they don't keep this in the secret room at the fairgrounds. I bet that's Tesla-powered too. That's probably the Model S Tesla-powered street rod. Well, pals, I hope you enjoyed day 1 coverage of the 2023 NSRA Street Rod Nationals. If you did, consider liking and subscribing to my channel. Hey, helps me out and I very much appreciate you. So until next time, don't worry, be random.
And if you never ran and miss another random car video,
Remember, ring that bell. Ring that bell.